Hey guys, it's Tiny Tom Logan back with another video for you, and I'm here to talk to you about Christmas competition because we've had a few little issues because of the weather. Basically, the only reason why I've not done the second prize rig yet is because I've been waiting for the white Colossus to arrive, and it got held up in Germany. Now the reason why I waited to do the second prize rig because of the first prize rig was if the Colossus didn't arrive, then the Phantom needed to become the first prize case and I needed to get another second prize case. So basically the Colossus did arrive eventually today, which is yesterday, which is the 23rd of December. It should have been here 2 weeks ago, but they sent the black model without a window and I wanted a white model with a window. So it kind of threw things completely out of sync, and it kind of left me in a bit of a predicament. So what I did is I gave Paul at Quiet PC a ring, and believe it or not, this is another Fractal R3 which they 24-houred me on the 23rd of December, and it arrived at the crack of dawn this morning, Christmas Eve. So a massive thank you to Quiet PC, and I'm going to stick their logo down there or something. But yeah, absolutely amazing service. Thank you very much, Paul, and all the team at Quiet PC. And you know, I hope you all have a mega, Merry Christmas. You really dug me out of it. But this does affect the competition slightly, because the idea was all the computer parts were meant to have been here a couple of weeks ago, and literally the whole competition has been held up because of the late arriving Colossus, and now it's wrong as well. It's completely thrown everything out of sync. Now it's Christmas Eve, I've got 2 rigs to build and about 5 videos. It's just never going to happen. But this is also where it starts to get incredibly difficult, because the reason why I wanted to have it live by Christmas is because next week and the week after I had dedicated to start all the work that I need to do on Sandy Bridge, and it's not fair for me to kind of dump everything on the rest of the team at Overclock 3D. We're all a big family, we all work and do everything together. So what I've had to make the tough decision to do is postpone the competition opening. We're still going to do it, you're still going to get all the prizes, we're just not going to have it live on the 25th, mainly because I've just literally, like I said, I've just not got enough time to get everything done now, and I still need to make sure that I can do all the normal duties for Overclock 3D and stuff like that. So what I'm aiming to do, fingers crossed, is have it live either on the 31st or the 1st of January. So 31st of December or the 1st of January. But what I will do is I will update you in a future video. Maybe I'll just go ta-da and it'll appear. But at the moment it really depends how things go with the builds, because I need to try and do the builds around all the stuff that I've got to do, around all the stuff that I need to do with Sandy Bridge as well. So my deepest apologies, but it was just circumstances that were completely out of my control. But now our second place rig is going to be in a Fractal R3, and the first place rig is going to be in the NZXT Phantom. But without further ado, what I'm going to do is bring you in, and we're going to have a look at the solid state drive. We're going to have a look. We'll do a box opening of the Noctua. We all love it, but we'll do a box opening of the Noctua as well. And then the Gigabyte UD3R V2, because I really like that board as well. And I will get this uploaded, and then you probably won't hear anything from me, or at least much from me, tomorrow being Christmas Day, but hopefully I will be back with like build updates or something throughout next week. But it really is going to be a case of touch and go and seeing how it goes, because as I said, with Sandy Bridge being so massive and everything, I've really got to kick that up a notch now, and we'll do the competition when it can fit in. But I'm going to bring you in. Just so you know as well, The reason why I'm a bit kind of like spaced out and stuff is I've been, this week I've had a mega bad, I've got the British Christmas flu, and oh, it's been absolutely terrible. Pretty much everyone I know is down with it. Most of the team on Overclock 3D have all got it. I think someone sent an email virus or something. But anyway, I'm going to crack on and bring you in, and we'll do some of these box openings. Right then guys, first thing, probably the most important thing if you're trying to make your rig snappier is a solid state drive. These things, literally, if you go from mechanical to a solid state drive, oh my god, it's going to be the biggest difference you'll ever notice in your rig. It literally is amazing. Obviously it doesn't make like your frames per second or anything like that any better, but literally, like when you're starting up, shutting down, opening programs, it's just bam 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 so fast. But I've literally not opened this at all yet, so I'm going to mutilate it and we'll get this undone. This is the new, if I bring it up you can see, it's the new SSD V+100 models. Now, basically this is like what they call an upgrade kit, or an ultimate upgrade kit, where you get pretty much everything. This is a CD with cloning software. Now, it comes with the cloning software, and I know a lot of people will use it, but I personally, with a solid state drive, would recommend anyone that does it use a fresh install, Windows 7, start from scratch, do everything fresh just to make sure that the drive's all properly set up and you don't run into any annoying issues or anything like that. Some people say it's not 100% necessary, but that's my own personal advice. Well, we've got the actual solid state drive there, but we'll move on with the accessories. You get a SATA cable. You actually get a Molex to SATA adapter. That must be the postman. It was the postman. God, they don't stop. Christmas Eve and they're still delivering. Where were we? Right, we have a Molex to SATA adapter power cable. Always handy if your power supply's not got enough or hasn't got a SATA. And then this is quite special. I'm not sure quite how many people will use it, but what it is a 2.5 inch drive caddy that you could slip the SSD into, and then you can use it as an external drive should you wish. And it comes with a USB cable as well, although USB 2 will massively limit the transfers. And you also get a 3.5 inch to 2.5 inch set of drive bay adapters. So pretty much everything you could possibly need to get you going with your new solid state drive. And talking of the solid state drive, leading on to it rather lovely, there is the drive in question. Obviously it's just a 2.5 inch drive, metal casing with a kind of anthracite stroke grey finish. That something so small can make such a big amount of difference. So a big thank you to Kingston, because they supplied all the drives for the whole competition. But let's move on. I'm going to do a quick look around the Gigabyte board. You can see my grey hair. Right. The Gigabyte X58 UD3R. Now this is the V2 model, which has got extra power phases around the socket. It's now got 12 phases. Now it's also the 333 model, which means USB 3, SATA 3 or SATA 6, excuse me, and USB 3, what they call USB 3 power, which is just so that you can charge your iPhone and stuff, puts more power out. But anyway, right, let's get on. Manual, and there's a driver CD inside, all the usual stuff. There is a triple SLI hard bracket there. Some more manuals, an IDE cable. I really am going to have to find a use for these. I think I'm going to try and make a belt out of one or something. Then we've got some blue SATA cables. There's 4 there in total. We've got the I/O plate, and we've got the normal SLI bracket. And then if I take the motherboard out and try and move everything else out of the way, we get to the actual board itself. And there we go. Now I've become quite a fan of this little board because it's only 150 notes and it does overclock pretty well. Really well, actually. We're going to have no problems overclocking our system with this board, let's put it that way. I know a lot of people are kind of like ahhing about the colours, but one of the reasons why I chose the Gigabyte board is I wanted to do a white theme. And obviously Overclock 3D is blue, so white and blue kind of goes together. And the only white and blue boards out there were from Gigabyte. Just helps really that Gigabyte are pretty generous, especially with me anyway. But they also make wicked products as well, because as you've probably seen, I've been using a lot of Gigabyte stuff lately. But obviously what we're going to be doing is we will have the i7 950 in here. We are going to have, in fact I'm going to put it in while we're on camera because it will give us something to drool over. There we go. If I turn this, I'm not sure which light, there we go, that's a bit better. The camera's struggling to focus because that white is so bright. Custom made, just for this competition, white Mushkin Ridgeback. Doesn't come any more exclusive than having something made especially for you. Now, as I was saying before, we're going to be, if I move the light back round now, we'll have the 950 in here, which I'm going to overclock as well. We've got the Noctua NHD 14 going on the top, 6 GB of the Mushkin, and that's actually rated at 686, 24 1600 megahertz. We'll see, you know, how we can get that all to time with the system later on. I'm hoping to get 2000 megahertz out of this, but we'll just have to see. And then we'll have the 6950 graphics card, 128 GB solid state drive, which is a Kingston V+100, and Then we'll have the NZXT 850 watt Hale 90 white power supply powering it all. And then it'll all be nestled in that lovely R3 Fractal that the boys at Quiet PC absolutely saved the day with. Now, one thing I do want to say, guys, is it is Christmas Eve and I am still making videos because, to be quite honest with you, I love doing them. But I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, although you will be seeing me again before then. And hopefully I will be back with some more hardware porn for you all very, very soon. But anyway, that's enough of me waving the motherboard in front of the camera. This is Tiny Tom Logan with a little bit of an update for you. Out.